Well, welcome to another edition of the Friday Night Frenzy, another week and plenty of action, but this week's full of a few potential playoff matchups, and we start with the big boys battling out west.
This game's decided the Class AA Section 4 crown 2 years in a row, and all signs point to that being the case once again, putting a little extra pressure on this one as Binghamton visits Corning.
Patriots looking to end Corning's win streak and off to a good start early in the first quarter. Andre Yenchevitz to Dan Jeffrey, and he is gone 54 yards to the house. It's 6-0 Patriots. I love those new uniforms.
Just like they drew it up.
I love those new uniforms. But later in the quarter, Yenchevitz doing it himself, 7 yards out, just like his number. That makes it 14-0 bingo. Connor Jacobs, on the other hand, looking to get the Hawks on the board before the end of the quarter, but Brandon Hernandez says, I don't think so. The interception, and then 83 yards down to the 4-yard line. So
looks like he got tired.
Needless to say, he's deep into Hawks territory. Brian Alexander, he doesn't miss a beat, picks up the 4-yard score. The Patriots win big in a big battle, 55-17.
Big win for Binghamton. Meanwhile, Vestal, a big game next week against UE. They can't overlook the Yellow Jackets tonight, though. Okay, maybe they can. After a long TD run was called back on the previous play, Vestal, Zach Cook, he gets this one to go 42 yards out. It's 6-0 Vestal. Later in the quarter, 4th and 20 for the Golden Bears. Seems like there's a problem. Maybe not. Nick Wegman, I think he makes really good sandwiches, finds Justin Dennis, 14-0. The Golden Bears in the lead, and they were not finished at all. Marshall Case, this time tacks on another one. Vestal rolls over Oneonta, 60-22.
Well, prior to the season, we looked at the division in Class C. That includes Greene and Shenango Forks, and thought it was certainly one of the most intriguing.
And tonight, we're treated to possibly the most intriguing game that division has to offer, as the Trojans and the Blue Devils, both undefeated, square off.
An absolutely packed house for this one. Both teams fired up for one of the biggest division matchups of the year, and possibly so far in this season the best game of the year. First drive, Forks doing what they do best. Isaiah Zimmer pounds inside the end zone. A few plays later, Zimmer again, this time gets in for the score. A 72-yard touchdown drive, and the Blue Devils lead 6-0, but back comes the Green Trojans, Tim Paskey's boys. Cole Browning here on the end around, a big play that gets even bigger with the late hit. So the yellow tissues coming into play on this one. That gets the Trojans inside the red zone. From there, Mike Beckwith, he does it every week, folks. You can't stop him. The Trojans get the 2-point conversion as well to lead a 6. That's their last lead of the night. Forks takes this match 22-14, and they get their revenge.
Over to Bainbridge Guilford. The Bobcats cheerleaders looking like a bunch of Princess Sparkles, very shiny. The team not quite as sharp tonight. Down 35-0. BG finally stops Unicego here before the half. They trail big at the break, though, and the Spartans tacking on some more in the second. Tyler Butler this time finds his target for the big gain for the Spartans, and that leads to this. Butler keeping it himself and in for the score, make it 42-0 Unicego. BG finally settles down later in the second half. Jake Mazzarella caps off the long drive with a score. Not nearly enough, though. 45-6 Unicego. Big winners in this one.
In Windsor, the Black Knights are a surprising 2-1 squad, but tonight they ran into the Purple Tornado. Where's Helen Hunt when you need her? Maybe even Bill Paxton. They wouldn't be able to stop Norwich tonight. Here, Michael Orles rumbles into the end zone. That extends the Tornadoes' lead 29-0. Windsor trying to save face and the shutout bid on 3rd and 5. Josh Cady, he hooks up with Michael Nigley for a first down. So that's extending things a bit. Same drive, 4th quarter, the Black Knights, they eventually find Pater. Derek Bartlow scores 6 for Norwich. They cruise by 23 so far in this 4th quarter.
And Seton Catholic Central taking on Elmira Notre Dame, the Catholic Bowl, 3rd quarter. Devin Jackson sheds a few tackles, and he trucks ahead, picks up a big first down. But a few plays later, Tom at it again, this time not able to hold on to the football. Got to keep it up.
Need a couple Hail Marys for that.
Can't hold on to the football. For the next play of the next drive, Seton fumbles, gives it right back. Crusaders 38-6, big winners in this one.
Other scores from around the section, playing for the Jug. Spencer Van Etten gets it from Candor with a 28-0 final.
Big rivalry game there in Tioga in the fourth quarter, 47-0 all over Odessa Montour. The Tigers bouncing back after the loss against Waverly. Tigers are still a tough team.
And we were saying that probably we should have had this score up on there. The New York Yankees tonight win their 6th in a row, a walk-off homer by Russell Martin. They win 2-1 tonight, and they are now a game ahead of the Baltimore Orioles in the AL East, who have also won 5 in a row. So
that's a fun match.
It's tick for tack. This one's getting really, really good. So on a football night, we give you a little baseball as well. Tomorrow, though, we have more football. Break down maybe what you're doing tomorrow for Section 4, Travis.
We've got Maine Enwell back at it again, playing for the Sparkat Trophy against Johnson City. See if Maine Enwell gets maybe its first real test of the season. Always nice to have a rivalry game there. And then Whitney Point also in action. Plus, we got plenty of others. Union Endicott is out west, in Elmira. You got all sorts of stuff going on. And then 4th and Goal on Sunday.
Yeah, and we'll also be at SV. We'll also be going to CV. So we have a busy day of Section 4 football. Our game of the week, which was tonight, you'll see on Sunday on 4th and Goal. That'll look pretty darn good. You'll get a chance to see it again, this time more in depth. But this is Friday night and the Friday Night Frenzy. We got to wrap it up. Travis Eldridge, Eric Columbia. We'll see you later.